go back in terms of training, right?
Yeah.
Besides the 12 hours training for the loop, what other training prep do you do for the event?
Okay, so I have a coach. She's from US. Her name is Chantel. So her programs I've been training consistently since the Hong Kong 4 Trail. After I took a 1 month break, so just consistent training. So specific to this event, instead of running more on the trails, I ran a lot of road runs. Really a lot more. I think about 1.5 months of road running, just purely on pounding on the road, just to get my body used to it. And also the other one, all the pairs of shoes are all trail shoes. So I had to go and hunt for road shoes as well. So that was the biggest challenge for me as well. Of course, one of the key things that I needed to do was understand the nutritional component for this event, which is most important. So that is how the Fitline products came into play. Why I came into play, because I'm always used to, prior to the Hong Kong 4 Trail, I took other supplements. I'm quite used to it. But after I was taking some of the Fitline products, especially the fitness drink, Activize and Monogen, and Restorate actually, worked very well for me on race day. So how did I implement this? So again, because I knew Activize has Guarana, right?
Guarana.
Guarana. So it's like a caffeine supplement. So I had to stop taking that. So I stopped Activize for 2.5 weeks, but I still kept on taking Monogen. So in my training runs, I also took fitness drinks. And I know fitness drink has two components, the low glycemic index and the high complex carbohydrate as well.
Yeah.
Gives me
the fast sugar and the slow sugar.
Yeah. So I knew all these things in my mind. So on the training, from the first hour onwards, I started taking Activize mixed together with my fitness drink. I had very good energy levels throughout the whole 12 hour. So I went back, after I finished the 12 hour, I went back to my drawing board because I didn't want that kind of energy so early on. So what I did was, for the actual race day, my plan, I had two-stage plan. The first 24 hours, I depended on my usual traditional supplements. And then after I finished the 24 hours, when I was going into the second night, then I switched to fitness drink and Activize. That's where I knew I kind of like my body needed a bit more energy. And that's where I saw my energy level increasing as well. I knew, okay, my energy level is consistent. It's not like spiking up. It's not like dropping. It's a very consistent energy level. And I felt very strong throughout the run. And then Restorates came into play because every 6 to 7 hours, I took Restorate as well as a recovery because I was losing a lot of minerals from the body, and Restorate came into play. Together with that, I also took amino acids because as you go longer, my body goes into a catabolic state. So I needed to pop in amino acids to prevent muscular breakdown as well. So I combined all this and really worked very well, especially the Activize. When I started taking from the 24th hour onwards, could feel the effect of both Activize, Monogen, and a fitness drink.
So you were mentioning that you are using this during the run, right? What about before run? Because before run, you will have to test these products in combination as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you play around with the combo to find your optimal combo for your own training?
Okay, so how I did this was during my training runs. So I do a lot of training runs. I played around with the fitness drink. How much of it I need to mix? Does it give me consistent energy, or does it, especially short 1 hour run is not a good indicator for me because I'm quite used to it. So I trial those when I'm doing like super long run, like 4 or 5 hours run. So I will push my body to a certain limit and then start consuming all this, see whether I regain back my energy or not. So like, for example, if I'm doing a 5-hour run, I will not take the Fitline drink. I will just drink plain water. When my energy level is dropping, then I will start taking Fitline, see whether my energy is restored. So that kind of gave me a sensing that, okay, this product works for me pretty well. And because my energy is restored, I still can continue running. I learned this many years ago because I was doing a training and I was just drinking normal plain water and I just crashed. And then I started taking some other stuff and then I recovered. So I used the same theory on this as well. And it worked very well. And that's why in the strategy of the actual race event, I kept Fitline, the fitness drink, to a later stage. But I knew because the energy level is, I can get it immediate, and also it gives me a constant energy supply. So what I did was also on the training day, on the training for 12 hours, each hour I took the whole packet of a fitness drink, and I realized it was too filling. I always felt very bloated. So for the race, I mixed the fitness drink with about 600 ml of water, but only drank 300. It was mixed together with Activize, 2 scoops of Activize. Patrick gave me a system to follow. So I just diligently just followed the system. So every 2 hours was 2 scoops of Activize. On the 3rd and 4th hour was 0 scoop. And then 5th and 6th, another 2 scoop. So it, kind of my energy level was constant throughout. I wasn't seeing like a drop in my energy, which is what was important for me. Because if I needed to go longer, like 60, 70, that's very important for me.
Thanks for watching, and if you like our video, remember to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below so that you'll be informed of future videos. And check out our Facebook and Insta page as well.